That's an LAPD car. I'm in San Pedro, and this is Pacific and I think 2nd Street I'm about to turn on. Yeah, there's a little something funny going on. Oh, I was right. So yeah, gots to get out on this one. Funny thing about Harbor Division, which these LAPD officers are from, is that when I don't record them for a while, I stop recognizing them. It's either the masks or it's a new crop, and I'm here for it, because then the true colors come out. So they were following this white car, and it pulled into this alley and parked, and the guy lives here, which, I figured out later. This is a Spanish-speaking stop, and unfortunately, I do not know Spanish fluently, but because one of the LAPD officers was translating to the other, and what I could hear, it sounds like, I don't even know what the initial traffic stop was about, like what traffic infraction he had, but then they started to talk about proving his ownership of the car, and I don't know, anyway, it gets complicated. The most important part of the stop is when these two show up. I'm sorry, did I say these two? I meant this guy. Hello. What's going on? Yep, weirdo. Yeah, I'm gonna remember you, buddy. Anyway, so here's the thing about LAPD. They have a really, really bad response time. I mean, horrifically bad. Check this out. Real quick, these two went back to the car to check and see if any calls that's on their in-car computer monitor thing.
What do we got? Who tells me you are? Usually we hear people fighting. Domestic incident. No rush. I mean, if you just there, we're on it.
Did you hear that? He said it'd be just go on a little longer. Because they just want to stand here like a bunch of useless motherfuckers. Instead of maybe going to a call. Yeah, PR just heard fighting. And it could be nothing, but it also could be something. Jesus! I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised. But some of you may be surprised at the reason why LAPD doesn't have a good response time, because they could just care less. That's what that is. This guy gets let go. Apparently he lives right here. I guess he didn't have a driver's license or anything, but that's fine. They didn't want to tow it, or they just let him go. God only knows what brought them to that decision, but these other two, that female officer might have said something about I'm recording them, or the fact that they have body cams. Now, I didn't see any little red lights, but they can control that on their lapel cameras, on their body cams. They can control whether you hear a beep, so you don't necessarily always hear it when they turn it on. And they can also control if there is a red light flashing. So you may be being recorded, yet there's no red light to indicate that it's recording. Anyway, sometimes they'll program it to vibrate against their chest armor or whatever, shield shenanigans. Anyway, so yeah, that was that. And I'll be looking for that guy every time I go recording San Pedro from now on. He's my new person of interest.
Hey man, how's it going?
Around all night reporting cops.
I'm LaurasharkCW.
Because the only videos I follow is Laura Shark is always out here now. Tell Laura Shark we said hi.